This one is a bit different because this is a Christmas edition. A lot of people didn't expect that we would be here, but guess what? We're here live and in living colors. As you can see, everybody are at them side tonight. You see it? Yeah, man. That's a good man. So
Straight.
big up to everybody that is about to tune into the show, and I hope we'll have a successful show tonight. So with me tonight, I have Bimo, I have Shakes, I have Robbie, Corey,
Good.
and Onion Man Bones. So, with that being said, guys, what y'all doing and what's the holiday treating y'all?
Good
Well,
so
Merry
far.
Christmas to everybody. Holiday. Good to hear. So just coming in from work. It was a rainy Christmas here in New York, but you know, we make the most of it.
Can I say this much? It's one of the first Christmas that I actually experienced no rain.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve out here.
Yeah.
So all right, we have some EPL action that we'll break down. So let's kick the ball rolling. And tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m., we see Leicester take on Man United. I'll give that to Shakes. Shakes, how do you see that match going?
My team, Manchester United, in good form, eh? Another away game or away form has been much better than our home form. Leicester, they would have lost their last game. However, I believe that Man U, based on the form that they are in right now, still see Leicester scoring, but I believe Manchester United will win that game tomorrow. So looking at a 2-1, 3-1 score line. I'm not 100% sure Vardy will be 100% fit. He had a niggle in that last game that he played. Came off towards the end of the match with a little groin injury. So I'm not sure he'll be 100% fit. They have a decent team nonetheless, but I believe the form that Manchester United is in, coupled with the away form, will get us that victory, putting us 2 points behind Liverpool after playing our 14 games.
All right, Nemo, how do you see that match going?
I actually think that Manchester United will win that game as well. If you remember when it was worth even more that you guys were fighting for the top 4 last season, and it was whoever won would get the top 4, and that was of much more significance than no one. Obviously, Brendan Rodgers choked. Manchester United won the game, so I expect that, coupled with the fact that I think in the last 10 games, dating back to 2016, Leicester City hasn't beaten Manchester United. So it all looks like a Manchester United win. And with Brendan Rodgers, yeah, he's not going to be winning that game.
All right, Shakes pointed out something, and I'm about to add to that. Manchester United away form has been brilliant this season, while Leicester home form this season has been atrocious. Well, atrocious is probably an exaggeration, but they have only gotten like 9 points at home.
Half the points.
So
yeah,
they
half the
haven't
points
done that
they've
well at
garnered
home. So
at home.
this match will be a test of metal, and let's see how it goes. Now move on to Corey. Where you see this one going?
With the fact that Leicester haven't beaten Manchester United since that 5-3 under. Anybody hearing me? Because
man,
this freeze. Hello?
Yeah, keep talking, bro.
Right here, your boss.
My. Yeah, what? We'll get back to Corey. So, all right, Bones, how you see that going?
I think everybody coming off the fact that Leicester hasn't beaten Manchester United over the past couple of years. I'm not pulling off that. Leicester beat Manchester City 5-2 the other day, or 5-3. That it's the first that happened. I think Brendan Rodgers this season, coming up against big clubs, have proven himself that he can manage the test, and I'm expecting Leicester to complete the Manchester double tomorrow for this half of the season. So I'm going with a Leicester 2-1 victory.
One thing we need to point out, Tony, I said this man is hard. Don't listen to him, you see? This man is very start when it come out to prediction, so please, me beg you, don't take him advice.
You know, as a Manchester United fan, I am happy that Bones went with a Leicester win. So automatically,
Bad man.
he's Professor Salt, so I'm going to salt up Leicester come tomorrow. Well done.
Okay, so Robbie, how you see this one going?
Leicester win.
Yeah.
Yeah, serious thing. Manana statistic to show why them are gonna win. Because I have a good feeling say Leicester go win.
So you're coming on here to tell the people about your gut feeling?
And yes, come on, man, you lose. Come on, man, you lose.
Pregnant,
All right.
man, pregnant.
It is real, man.
Yeah. One man, you lose.
All right, let's move
You
on.
eat
to
too
the
much cake today.
Me not eat cake, you know. Egg in it.
All right, let's continue. Next match, we'll see Fulham taking on Southampton. Both teams nursing a lot of injuries, especially Southampton. Romeo serving a ban. Danny Ings out injured. And I believe Nathan Redmond is also out injured. Oh, you see that one going?
Vestergaard.
And Vestergaard. Oh, you see that one going, Demo? All right, before we move on, I think they're saying that Mohamed Salisu, the central defender they bought from Real Valladolid, will get his debut tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the next midfielder that they bought also from the La Liga, Ibrahim Diallo,
Yeah.
he'll also start tomorrow as well. So with that being said, go ahead.
Well, the thing is, they said that Vestergaard had a 75% chance of playing, so I'm not sure if he will play or not. But with all the injuries that both teams are facing, I expect that this game will be a draw. I'm seeing a high scoring, well, not so much high scoring, but I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw between both teams. Fulham actually finding a bit of form, and Southampton playing well. So I just think the injuries will play a part, and it's Danny Ings are one of the main players. The brother has to change, sir. And so I expect to see a 2-2 draw in that game.
Yo, bad man is like Obi and a brother. Everything this man say, man, do man want follow that.
Actually, my game I come up next, man, or soon, you know. So, you know.
All right.
Hold on. Well, last that player play one good game.
This a man, yeah.
When we get to Arsenal,
Relax, gentlemen, relax. So,
That man, they can't Real Madrid beat him, you know.
Corey.
Yeah.
All right. So, Fulham against Southampton.
Fulham against Southampton. For some reason, I see this as a draw. Fulham trying to put some string up together with the fact that Danny Ings and probably Vestergaard out, two of their more key players for Southampton. I'm looking for Fulham to eke out a home result in terms of a draw right here.
All right, Shakes.
Fulham 3 successive draws. I think they have significantly improved as the season has progressed. I see them winning this game solely because of the injuries to the key Southampton players. So I'd go for a 2-1.
Let's mind you that the fact is that Scott Parker won't be on the bench tomorrow.
I don't think that will be a big. I don't think that will be a big thing. If you have the right coaching setup, along with how the team is playing right now, in that they haven't lost in their past 3 games. They played well, especially against Liverpool. I think they played what? Newcastle, right? In one of the games.
Yeah, they played Newcastle.
Yeah, they played well in those games. Where really and truly, they would have thought they should have won at least one of those games. So I think tomorrow will be their win.
Okay. Robbie.
I go for a Fulham win because Southampton have injured to key players and so forth. And I think since last 3 games or 4 games, Fulham actually defensive better. So I think them a pull out a win, and I think Bobby will score if him start.
Hope so. Saltman, what do you say?
To be honest about it, the last three, let's not go to the last, probably the last 4 or 5 Fulham performance has been very credible. I think they're really getting themselves together now. They beat Leicester, they drew with Liverpool, they drew with Brighton, they drew with their last team that they played. I don't remember their name. So I mean, you just have to give them the edge in this one, right? You just have to give them the edge. So I'm going for a 2-1 victory for Fulham.
Okay. Next
Brave
match.
enough, eh? Yeah, man.
Next match, we see Aston Villa taking on Crystal Palace at 10 a.m. Let's start with Robbie this time around.
Crystal Palace are going to lose. Honestly, I'm 8 Crystal Palace. Right? We're seriously 8 Crystal Palace. Like them style for baller. Alright, look on this way. How can a baller like Wilfred Zaha don't get a chance to play a Champion League?
Because he never want to move.
Hold on.
And can't want more because
Are you say Crystal Palace play
Yeah, man, him say, man.
defensive football?
I
Him
play
say,
what?
man.
Defensive football.
You see one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know. Crystal Palace one of them lose, though. One of them lose bad. Alright. In La Liga, you see if you meet the risk class of a player and the player want to leave, the club will own him, don't want to talk. So how comes that's why we do like that's one of the flaws I do like about English league. This player want to leave a long time. If you don't go strike like Garrett Field, he won't leave. Because I know all them things him stay and suffer. Imagine Mr. Ball like Jesse Lingard play Champion League and Will Bizarre can't play Champion League.
Whose fault is that,
Joke.
man?
But Jeff, to be fair to him, a lot of teams have pulled out at the last minute as it pertains to Will.
Because there was too much money.
Arsenal pulled out, Man U pulled out, and
Oh,
Well,
Man U.
Yeah,
Man
Man
U
U
want him back.
Man U wanted
so
him.
what I know?
hold on, gentlemen. One at a time. First and
Well, I know.
foremost, for correction purposes, Bones, United never went back for Wilfred Zaha. Yes, we get something stand up, please.
Man U went after him as well. May I tell you? Go check back. May I tell you?
Bones, not asking you.
Can I point out something?
Go ahead, Shapes.
Yeah, all right. So you see many players in the EPL and in football in general, they are big fishes, right? At a particular club. And then you see when they move to a bigger club, they become a small fish in that pond. Wilfred Zaha is one such player. You see this man on the top right that wearing the soccer shirt, his team would do well with Wilfred Zaha because they're a relegation type team. They're a mid-table type team. Wilfred Zaha is a mid-table team player, and that's it. PSG, no Real Madrid, Barcelona, no top team going seriously take Wilfred Zaha. You know why? Consistency is key when you want to be considered a very good player, right? Whether in the EPL, La Liga, right around Europe. Consistency. Wilfred Zaha will play 2 games exceptionally well, and then for about 5, 6, 7, 8 games, you don't get anything from him. Dribbling doesn't do much on the field outside of Lionel Messi. Let me point that out. Right? So Wilfred Zaha is all about dribbling. Hardly have end product. So you're not going to see him at a top club. So all those clubs decided that, guess what? Why should I get up and spend 70 million? And think about it realistically. Why should a club spend 70 million on Wilfred Zaha? You guys believe he's worth 70 million? Hell no.
Exactly.
I disagree with every single word of your mouth a while ago. Every single word. But carry on.
Guys, we are in the
Gentlemen, let's get back to the issue at hand, right? Now, what's your prediction for the match, Demo?
Yeah, so Crystal Palace is obviously coming from a spanking from Liverpool, a 7-0 demoralizing defeat. I I'm expecting them to find a what you call it, a comeback. But Aston Villa, it's Aston Villa, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And that's the
Aston Villa just seem to be playing so well at the moment, and I just don't see that comeback to be against Aston Villa. So I'm actually going to say that Aston Villa will come out victors. I mean, Grealish, he had his problems off the field the other day, and so but he's still playing well. So I'm expecting him to carry his team. So I'm going to say 2-1 to Aston Villa.
All right, let's also point out that a lot of people are saying that Zaha had this, Zaha had that, but Zaha hasn't been the man for Crystal Palace this season. The man for Crystal Palace this season has been Ebeke Eze. And I point this out because one such man up in the top corner let go that player, said he wasn't good enough. Don't look at the player.
Zaha has been important for them.
He has been important, yeah, but I'm saying Eze has been the better player this season, to be honest.
Yeah.
So true.
All right, we don't move on to Arsenal against Chelsea. A fixture that has a great amount of interest, and I'm sure a lot of Chelsea fans are in the comment section rearing to go at us because they're saying that we tend not to discuss Chelsea much. But I'm sure Onion Man, otherwise known as, have great interest in that match. So, Onion Man, start it off.
By next week, a pizza you have in this show to people. Then, anyways, listen, the hype about the Chelsea game where the Chelsea fans them are come out with is something that I cannot understand. Zane, I just cannot understand it. It's not like Chelsea has been over the past couple of seasons dominating Arsenal in any game whatsoever. That has not happened. Zane, I remember the game before the FA Cup final that would beat them, that the current Chelsea fans who are talking now told the entire world and convinced the world that Arsenal couldn't have beaten them in that cup final, and we did. Right? The game before that, I think we drew 2-2 at Stamford Bridge, and Berlin equalizing very late. Zane, the thing about the Chelsea Arsenal game is that it has been going on like this for a couple seasons. Like, it's not no dominating. The only time I can remember Chelsea dominating Arsenal is in the Europa Cup final, Europa League final, right? That's the only game I can remember. So for me right now, it is going to be a cagey game. Two young managers, one struggling, one definitely cannot lose another game. Well, both of them cannot lose another game, right? At this present moment. So, with everything that is happening with Arsenal, maybe there's no Aubameyang, there's no Partey, there's no Martinelli. So, it's a big issue in the club right now in terms of players who are available to play the game. On the other hand, Chelsea can go very deep into their bench and still select a very good team to play the game, right? So I am expecting that tomorrow at some minutes to 1 o'clock, Arsenal will come out 2-1 victory in that game. And let me point out clearly tonight, an Arsenal defender in almost every single Chelsea game has scored against Chelsea. Either right back, left back, to centre back. Right? Almost every single day, dating back a couple games now. I'm expecting a defender to score tomorrow, and also I am expecting Saka. My boy.
I was just about to ask you a question, Nabons. What's the necessity of you telling us that a defender score against Chelsea on every occasion? We don't need to hear that, boss, man.
The importance of that.
The
importance of that is that you're soft.
No, listen, I say that to say this. Arsenal has not been getting any goals up front. And for defenders to be scoring against Chelsea on a regular basis, that is a plus for us going into the game tomorrow.
So Gabriel will score.
Gabriel available?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's available because he's playing EFL Cup.
All right, so, the time up.
Yeah, so Arsenal doing 2-1.
All right, Shakes. Earlier on I was reading through.
All right.
hold on, man. Earlier on, I was reading through some newspaper, right? And they were saying that the players from each specific club, hit or miss. They have Timo Werner as a hit. Do you agree?
Oh, what?
Seriously, which paper that?
Disagree.
Tell me.
Timo Werner has been the German Shane Long. How much time I said this on the stream?
Hold on, Timo. Let Shakes address the question. Shakes, do you agree with that?
If I agree, as in, is he a hit or a miss? I consider him a miss. But it's not because he's not a good player. It's because his coach is playing him out of position. Because he's trying to
Yeah,
accommodate other players in the team.
Hold on, Shakes. Now remain in one position because I keep on hearing feedbacks, boss, man. Just relax. Continue, Shakes.
Yeah, man. I'm saying that I consider him as in missing so because of his coach playing him out of position because his coach is trying to accommodate other players in the team. And that is down to trying to keep all those players at Chelsea happy. And it's not just Timo Werner, you know. When you look right throughout the Chelsea team, Frank Lampard is trying to keep all those forwards happy and all those midfielders happy, right? So he up to this day, I don't think Frank Lampard has picked his best 11 in their right position up to this day. So I can say he's a miss if the coach keep on playing him on the left or on the right. When is it? How is it you can have a man playing in the German league up top, right? And you don't play him up top in the EPL? That don't make any sense to me. Not only that, he was scoring in Germany. He was actually scoring in the Champions League for seasons upon seasons, right? So if you bring him to your team now, you can't put the man on the left. You have to play him up top. Give him a chance up top. Let him fail up top, and then you shift him to the left or to the right. But you don't shunt him out wide. Yeah, you don't shunt him wide. And then you make a false assessment of him.
All right, Shakes. If there is something I think that Demo is going to come to is that the man has gotten some open clear-cut chances that he has missed, in which you can't really forgive a man for that, right?
Exactly. I love the position.
Hold on, Demo.
Let me ask you this.
However, if you're being played as a number 9 consistently, then you'd be way much sharper. No. The thing is that the man constantly is being played out wide.
No.
Right. So I'm asking a question, Demo. No. You watch Bamford over and over and over. You see Bamford get clear chances over and over, playing as a number 9. And he converts some more times, right?
And he misses a lot.
Yeah, but I'm looking at from standpoint, if Timo Werner is playing as a central striker, don't you think he'll have more of those gilt-edged chances more often than not than when he gets those one-off chances when playing wide?
Yes, he will get more chances. That's fine. All I am saying is Timo Werner has literally gone one-on-one with the keeper probably 4 or 5 times, and he's either placed it wide or kick it straight to him. I've seen him take the ball off the goal line when Giroud flick it on and he was trying to flick it in and kick the ball away off the goal line. Don't tell me say him play out of position so he's missing those chances. No. If you are one-on-one with the keeper,
and he won't be the last.
So many chances one-on-one with the keeper. It's not no position. If you're blaming the position, you say, oh, he's not getting enough chances playing that position, but he's getting the chances and he's missing them. So don't tell me about no position.
What I'm actually bringing across is that, all right, you know that most strikers miss a lot of chances at times, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that they constantly get those chances. Timo Werner, and that on the other hand is that it's most time it's only one time in the match that he get the chance. So, all right, what I bring across is that because he's not being playing as a number 9, he lacks that sharpness in front of goal.
I disagree.
Listen, Timo Werner needs reps as the center forward for Chelsea. Reps, right? Once he starts getting that, he will get in goal scoring touch. Not only that, we all have to remember that this is Timo Werner's first season in the EPL. So a lot of persons might be looking for him to score 25 goals in season. But guess what? You see, if he gives you 15 to 18 goals season, expect him to reach 20 to 25 from next season.
All right, Demo. So I think this comment is directed at you. There's Sheldon Footy Campbell saying, when Firmino was missing some easy one, I didn't hear them calling him flop either.
What nonsense is that? Which planet him live for? Everybody there call Firmino flop and them for bench him and all. Which planet him live? Everybody do want them bench Firmino.
All right, Levon, you know, I'm glad Sheldon brought up that point. Do you know that when Bobby Firmino came over from Germany to Liverpool and Klopp was playing him in that role, he missed many chances, you know. Everybody wanted Firmino out of the team. The coach persisted with him, and then the season after, right? Yes, Mo Salah was scoring, but guess what? His play improved because he kept on getting reps in that position.
Which except talk about? Brendan Rodgers.
What do you mean? You don't remember when Bobby Firmino? You don't remember when Bobby Firmino came over from Germany?
Brendan Rodgers had Firmino playing on the wing, boss.
But Bobby Firmino has never scored 20 goals in the EPL.
Demo, look at it from this standpoint, you know. It comes back down to shakes and an argument. We're saying that Lampard has been playing Werner as a winger. You're the same thing you just said to the man, you know.
Yeah, but he must say, Klopp bring over Firmino and play him out. Klopp actually play him as a false nine. I'm saying Brendan Rodgers.
No. I never said no. That's not what I was saying. I was addressing the point that Sheldon made in terms of when he was missing chances.
Yeah,
that's the point I was addressing. I'm saying that. No, man, not the other day. Attacking when he just came over from Germany and.
Probably it's over a period of time. Sheldon, confirm whether or not you're talking about whether Firmino from.
Well, whether or not he's talking about that time. I'm talking when he just came over from Germany and Klopp used to persist with Firmino. I'm sure, Demo, you never want Bobby Firmino in your team.
Wait, boss. The only time
Bobby Firmino grew on the Liverpool fans.
No, and that's why I'm bring up Brendan Rodgers. The only time Firmino struggled at Liverpool was under Brendan Rodgers because he kept playing him on the wing. Keep on playing him on the wing. That's why him there struggle. When Klopp came over and put him as a false nine and as a CAM, then him start flourish, and that was it.
So, Demo, again, me can counter your argument. I'm saying that Lampard is playing Werner as left winger.
But may I tell you, say the man I get easy chances, Levon. Easy chances.
I see, but I'm saying that, brother, what I'm saying that you know this, Demo, that if you're a striker and you're not in any sort of form, when they get those chances, they're not going to put it away, brother.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
All right, so with that being said, give me a prediction for the match.
Arsenal are actually going to batter. Hear me. Chelsea are going to batter Arsenal. So I'm going to say a 3-1 to Chelsea.
All right, Robbie.
Chill of Chelsea. I don't think Arsenal are going.
All right, so here is Marvin Foxton saying that Werner is a top striker. He just needs to get his confidence back. Once the goals start going in, there won't be any mention of him flopping. And also, let's follow up on this one as well. Yeah, Sean Davis saying Firmino and Werner don't play the same. Think it's time people see that Firmino is not a true number 9.
Exactly.
People wouldn't call Firmino a flop because he missed some chances this season. He has been in England about 4 years and already proven himself.
Exactly. Werner hasn't, and he's missing easy chances.
But as I said, the man just come over to the league. The man is new to the league, so he probably is just adapting.
So what on there? Why not talk about Arsenal score? I'm afraid that brother that's how they say man score.
No, I'm say 3-1, man. 3-1.
Arsenal going to score. Arsenal going to score.
All right, let's move on to the next match. Tomorrow. All right, finish.
Club America can beat Arsenal.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah, you can beat
Arsenal. The thing about all of this, the sweetest thing about all of this, even if Arsenal win the game tomorrow, Arsenal are going to bounce back. And when Arsenal bounce back, it's a boy, I go just sit down and just laugh every week after.
Yo, what on there? You're
Well, when we
balling
reach
him.
the championship, I play a team like Charlton Athletic and them side there. We
Already,
alright.
brother, we already start looking to playing into the championship. It's not, we already tell the players how much percent,
Getting a feedback. One of you guys.
we already tell the players how much percentage pay cut they are going to get if we actually get relegated. So no, but I think when I think about it, we accept it. Is the rest of the world cannot accept it. The Man U fans them, the Chelsea fans them, I only can't accept it, you know. Arsenal fans them accept it. So
I'm sure
moving
that
on.
I'm sure that of them don't agree with you, but you know what I'm saying. When Rooney is done there, coaching Derby, so prepare to go and join him.
That's fine.
Let's move on now. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. we'll also see Man City taking on Newcastle. We'll start with Shakes on this one.
Shake
Shakes.
freeze.
Freeze.
All right, Demo.
I expect an easy game, even though Manchester City hasn't been scoring a lot of goals apart from that annual 5-0 with them give Burnley. I think there will be too much for Newcastle. Newcastle suffered a defeat to Brentford as well, so they're short on confidence in that regards. So I'm expecting City to win that game comfortably. I'm going to say 3-0 because City, they're not even conceding a lot of goals either. So I'm not expecting this Newcastle team to even score. So I'm going to go 3-0 to Manchester City.
Shakes.
All right. Man City, Newcastle. The defense for Man City has improved drastically. They have the best defensive record in the EPL. Definitely don't see Newcastle breaching that. So it's a clear win for Man City. So at the end of the day, it's just a matter of I wouldn't even say they're forwards because they really don't have no forwards right now that are really fit and available. So it's just a matter of the rest of the men on the field just putting the ball in the back of the net. So anywhere between 3 to 5 goals. Three. So 3
Akil
to
don't come
5
with that
goals.
cricket score. That cricket score won't work because Tyrese can tell you this much that he came here and gave a cricket score and it never happened. So careful.
Oh, 6-0.
After 8 match, they draw.
All right, Robbie, how you see that one going?
5-0 Man City.
Why?
I don't think none of them give the credits that Bruno.
Robbie, look in the
That Bruno.
camera.
I don't think none of them give the they call it again the credits to Robin Diaz that changed Man City difference totally. None of them are giving the credits for that. It's not only Pep causes that and so forth, but Robin Diaz has been one of the more consistent defender. And I think that's why they won't get breached tomorrow. They're going to win like 5-0. If
I
them
thought
start,
you just gave them
if
credit.
them start, when them Torres starting and then bench Ryan Sterling for one. This brother need 10 chances to score one goal. Because we are Jamaica, we're back him. This man is below 11 this season.
I think people have said that.
Below 11, we kick too much goal.
So Pep,
Sterling has been the person who make Man City drop against Leon. And nobody want to admit that. Miss too much.
So one question to you though. What do you have to say about your lookalike, Nicolas Pepe?
no, wait, how this a Pepe has
Yo, the man
Hold on.
Pepe for 2 bars.
But hold on, Remember, Arteta is apprentice to that Lampard. And expectations for these coaches are too high.
True.
They're still learning.
All right,
Still
here what?
learning.
When we reach to the back end of the program, we'll get to that part. So let's just continue the fixtures. So next up, we have Sheffield United against Everton. And sad news for Sheffield United because their best player is actually out for 4 months. Sander Berg. He went down injured. So it's confirmed that he'll be out for 4 months. Shakes.
Okay, all right. So the last time I was on, I remember telling Bones that Chris Wilder had 3 games, right? It was Brighton, Everton. I can't remember the other team that they're gonna play. It might be Burnley, not 100% sure, right? Bones said that against Burnley. I said no. Chris Wilder has 3 games to lose his job, right? They got a draw in the last game. I definitely don't want them beating Everton. They can't beat Everton, right? I'm not going to go with any gut or heart feeling, right? I'm going to go with what I see. Them can't beat You can't beat Everton. Yeah, their best player is out. I just don't see them controlling the midfield and scoring enough goals to outscore Everton. I still see them scoring a goal. So if I were to go with a score line, I would say 3-1 Everton.
All right,
Chris
Demo.
Wilder to go. I gave Bones the date. I think it was the 29th of December, right?
Yeah,
For
you
Chris
did.
Wilder to go. Yeah.
I think,
Last,
So I
I
still
think
sticking with that. The 29th of December, Chris Wilder will go.
All right, Demo.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into this Chris Wilder thing already because I've already said he won't be fired. With that being said, I expect Everton to win the game. It's going to be a hard fought game, and I think
hard.
that Everton, they're just going to nick it 2-1.
All right, Robbie.
She love. I don't see where Sheffield will score.
Listen, my
I
goal
don't see
Rick
that.
has been as on fire, so I don't know
What?
what you mean.
What? I don't think I'm gonna like English Premier League fans, and I always I put some look up ball and look good, Them money, whatever. The money for playing at 20 for Real Madrid. The money look good.
All
Do
right.
get him
What
though.
happened with? All right. You just said something, right, Robbie? You said that one thing about them English league fans. They love hype up some balls on the good, but it seems like your world just revolve around Real Madrid.
That,
This
that,
Real Madrid had that 23
No,
and that.
no,
If you
no.
want me get into it, if you want me get into La Liga, I can start slam up some players that look like garbage. Because me,
Like, aye,
listen to me keenly.
yeah.
You know this French player, right? Named Steven Nzanze. That man did the English league, and that man was bang on average. That man go
And
over La
you
Liga and look like a
Sevilla.
superstar. So don't do it.
But what I know,
The
but
grade
remember
come
say them,
over English league
but
come
what I
flop.
know,
Vice
but
versa, you
remember,
have other players that switch between leagues and they flop there. So
what I
don't come
know.
with that nonsense.
So which part Enzante go get him first European title in La Liga in Sevilla?
Can I
No,
point
but
out something about La Liga?
Yeah.
go ahead, Chase.
Everybody has rated or ranked La Liga based on the two best players in the world
Not
over
me.
the past 15 years.
Not
La
me.
Liga is not Ronaldo and Messi, right? Those players are out of this world, right? You see, everybody else, you overrate the La Liga players because you have Messi and Ronaldo on the team. So if I were to group some players, I can probably take out Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets. I go to Real Madrid, I'd probably say Sergio Ramos. Look at Luka Modric. Luka Modric was not quote unquote one of the best midfielders in the EPL. He was probably outside the top 10. He went to Real Madrid and he was a top 5 midfielder.
So why didn't he win the Champions League at Tottenham?
Boss, hold on.
we need a whole show for discuss this English.
I just said if you play with Messi and Ronaldo who are out of this world, what you expect? You must expect trophies to follow.
Well, I don't know.
All right, this is for our
Well,
next
Yeah,
discussion.
man, we need that.
Hold on, Robbie, this is for our next discussion. Let's continue with what is on. So, how you see the match going? You say Everton 3-0.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm
All right.
experienced, it's going to be more than 3.
All right, Bones.
Everton for win. Everybody know that already. 2-0.
All right, we're not
Boy,
move on to
Bones,
the
I
next
don't
fixture
like
now.
when you pick the teams that I pick at all.
All right, move on to the next fixture. Now, we'll see Leeds taking on Burnley. Start off this time with Bones.
Ah boy, that one are tough now because Burnley are come. Burnley Burnley actually are coming to their own now, and you might actually surprise them score more than 2 goals tomorrow if you ask me. Because this Leeds back line, yeah, putting a barrel and dropping in the deepest part of the ocean. Worst back line in the league. Oh boy. Me can't see. Honestly, me have to. Everybody know how much me hate Burnley, but me honestly have to go with them for this one, based on just how Sean douche. I get them
Daesh, that's all the boss man name.
in know a Daesh. Sandouche. I get them together now and actually I put them back up to which part they belong, which is mid table. So may I have to go with a Burnley 2-0 victory.
All right, Robbie.
It's either Leeds win or Leeds win heavily. Leeds draw or Leeds win heavily. I think Leeds have not. What the fuck? I need Leeds to be critical that game. They look up rubbish ball and they call him Brantford. You never tell the college big game go to an engineer or something. And actually, me never get too much beaten. If you're actually clinical tomorrow, they're going to be a heavy beaten. Heavy beaten. I don't see Burnley controlling ball angle that's good. It's only when a team do a ball angle, the ball good enough half day why Burnley win. Burnley is really like really defensive. Really
But
defensive.
all right. Wait, you mentioned that, right?
Yeah.
But you know that the way Burnley plays, it actually will stop Leeds from doing what they do best. Because Leeds tend to strive against sides that press. Burnley not doing something better. Burnley sit back with 10 man behind the ball and just say, all right, McNeil, do what you can do. So if you actually look at Leeds play high press.
Watching, but remember, Burnley love when they square the ball, because they're a total defender. Leeds don't really square ball. Leeds play on the ground. And that's what enough team go against Burnley and fail against. You're not going to beat them tall, man. There. Why you square the ball? Put the ball on the ground. Exactly like what,
Understandable.
yeah. So
All
once
right.
Leeds play them game plan and Brentford, they could better they score, have a good game, the Burnley will get trash.
All right, Shakes.
All right, so it's attack versus defense. Leeds after getting a mauling from Manu. Burnley. Bones talked about Burnley just a while ago, but if Arsenal had Sean Dyche as their coach, they would be higher up in the table. You know why? Because they wouldn't concede as many goals. That's just one pointer for him, because him dissing the coach, right? Yeah, many people don't really like the style of Burnley, but you see, if you can keep a team in the Premier League, you keep the side in the Premier League, right? There are teams that basically work within their means. So you don't raise the expectations of your fans and then disappoint, like Arsenal have been disappointing the fans for 20 years. But anyway, how I see the game playing out tomorrow, he's right when he said that Leeds like teams that really come at them. So it's kind of tough for a team like Burnley that's really going to sit deep for the entire game and just try to probably hit you on the counter, try to go for a set play to win the game. I believe though, because of the 6-2 loss against Manu, they are going to basically pull back. This is Leeds I'm talking about. They're going to pull back a little bit so they won't be as expansive as they tried to be against Manu. So they will still win the game. I see it finishing 3-2 in
Shakes,
favor of
Question,
Leeds.
Shakes, you see the next time you come.
question.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Love it. And the Spanish defender that leads by him fit to play tomorrow.
Oh, that Diego Llorente?
Yeah.
Not
I'm
sure.
not sure. Yeah, I
If him
never saw that.
actually fit and start tomorrow, I don't see Burnley scoring a goal.
Brother, again, another player that you overrate because me know him from Bilbao days and that man is not
Come
Bilbao.
on.
Rest of shit that days and that man is bang on average. Don't do it, brother.
My mix him up with Laporte.
All right, we now get to that. So I actually I think everybody said Leeds to win, right?
Yep.
No,
all
man,
right.
no, man. One said Burnley.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
Burnley.
yeah. All right,
That's
so here,
excellent.
so my thing is Burnley are actually coming off a win against Wolves, which nobody expected, and that was a brilliant performance from them. I watched that game. In that game, the striker that they bought, he became the youngest Portuguese, beating Cristiano
Fabio Silva.
Ronaldo. Yeah, Fabio Silva. He beat Cristiano Ronaldo in terms of being the youngest Portuguese goal scorer. So that was interesting. So Burnley played really well in that game, and with Ashley Barnes back and looking hungry as ever, I just don't think that, like I said, Leeds just cannot defend. And even though they're relentless going forward, I think that Burnley has solidified their defense really well. And Ben Mee is just in outstanding form along with Tarkowski and Taylor at left back. So I think Burnley will win that game against Leeds as well. I'm going to say 2-1 to Burnley.
And
All
Barnes
right,
is better than Lacazette.
Yeah, pretty good one.
all right. Next fixture: West Ham against Brighton. Brighton has said that similar to Leeds, they play attractive football here, but no end result. Tomorrow they're going up a West Ham side that was on a good run of form until they met Chelsea and lost. We'll now start this one with Shake. Shake, so you see that one going tomorrow.
West Ham, they played decent in that Chelsea game, although they lost. Michael Antonio might be back tomorrow. Even if he doesn't start, he should come on in the game. Brighton, yeah, you're correct. Attractive football, no real end product. Not few victories, few draws also. So the form that West Ham have been in, even though they lost against Chelsea, they've still played good enough. So I still see them winning this game come tomorrow.
All right,
Or
Demo.
Sunday?
Yeah, man, Sunday. Demo.
Sunday, yeah.
I don't know what David Moyes has against Ben Rama starting the game. I think he'd be a lot more effective starting for West Ham.
All right, stick up in Demo. I was actually surprised that I saw Noble got the hedge over him against Chelsea. Because I was like, Chelsea who tends to attack. This game would have been perfect for a man like Ben Rama who runs behind.
Exactly.
But continue point.
Yeah, so I don't know what's happening there, but I think this game will actually end up in a draw. I don't think Brighton are going to lose this game, and I don't think West Ham are going to win. So I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to say a 2-2 draw.
Bones.
Brighton versus
West
Brighton
Ham.
versus West Ham. Brighton versus West Ham. Wow, tough one. I don't actually. I don't think. I think it will be a 1-1 draw, to be honest. Just looking at the both teams and whatever. But West Ham might pinch it, but I'm probably going more for a 1-1 draw.
Robbie.
Is Antonio fit to play tomorrow?
No.
Well, them
Might be on
agree
the
with-
bench, might not take part.
Yeah.
He's rumored to be on the bench tomorrow.
I think my result is depending on Antonio play. Yeah.
So if he
doesn't
plays,
play,
what's your
if he
scoreline?
play, them I go win 2-1 or 3-1. West Ham I go win. But if it
And if he
doesn't,
doesn't,
them I go draw like when the next Arsenal brethren.
okay. So let's move on to
Okay, Pepe.
a next fixture that will take place on Sunday. We'll see Liverpool taking on West Brom at 11:30 a.m. at Anfield. We'll now start with the Liverpool man, Demo.
No, but I think
We do not lose at Anfield. West Brom are going to get a mauling at Anfield. We
I like
Atletico
Crystal Palace.
Madrid.
interestingly, Liverpool and Everton are now the only two teams with fans in the Premier League, which is a massive boost for us. And so West Brom might have thought that this is Manchester City where they can squeeze out a draw, but it's not. Welcome to Anfield. Liverpool are going to win that game easily 3 or 4-0. We have players coming back. We saw Sauce Boss Thiago in training, and Oxley Chamberlain came
Will
on
not
the other
take
day.
part though.
No, he won't play. Oxley Chamberlain came back, Naby came back, and we have everything just going in our way. This is where the stretch for the title will come after beating Tottenham and Crystal Palace. We have West Brom and I think Newcastle after. So this is where we start to stretch our lead. Liverpool to win the game 4-0.
Bones.
this man, me love when this man talking about Liverpool, you know, full of confidence, you know.
Right, so hold on the Bones.
The top of the table.
In full of confidence and you full of optimism.
Very well said.
If you didn't listen to him before the 7-2 victory against Aston Villa, you think the result would have been the other way around.
One thing about to know, no love the pass.
We don't go back here because the on top of the league, Liverpool is champion.
Elect.
Uh,
Champion elect.
Brother, stop with the man. Stop confusing man. Finish your point, Bones.
Yeah, they're champions. They have all. Liverpool can lose 3 games back to back and do not lose their confidence. That's when you're champions. That's what happened. You can lose 3 games back to back, and you don't lose your confidence, and you win the next 10 straight. I can't see anything but a Liverpool win. Honestly,
But honestly, no, so you have no clue what that feels like, brother.
It is
Lose
hard.
3 matches and
It is okay. Everton is winning. It is okay. It is very hard to see. I would be disappointed if Liverpool doesn't win 6-0 tomorrow. Sunday, to be honest.
all right, Robbie.
West Brom 3-2.
Bomba!
Yo, that player come on the show for the gimmicks.
Hold on, Robbie, do you actually believe what you just said?
A gimmicks man come on the show for
No, nobody would have told me. So hold on. Liverpool, no, Arsenal better they can be optimistic and I can't.
But you have the optimism that West Brom will pull this one off.
Yeah.
So where are the goals coming from for West Brom?
Pereira is going to score. I remember if I go score them or actually go score, but
there is none. Which we remember? None of the day.
But he might be a key role tomorrow. On Sunday.
The man said Big Sam will pull off a masterclass tomorrow.
Man,
hold on there. Why you talk about you don't lose the Anfield? You Atletico Madrid?
In the Premier League,
Premier League,
we are talking about Champions League.
No, we are talking you don't lose it. You never said Premier League. You say don't lose the Anfield.
But this is a Premier League show.
We no longer talk about Champions League in here. Nobody has got
But you're not supposed to talk about Champions League. Can you play Thursday football?
All right, relax. Let's move on. Jakes, how you see that one going?
In free?
Jakes?
All right, so Big Sam is the last person to beat Liverpool
Bam.
Anfield in April 2017. Football has a thing when it comes on to history that it follows history. But guess what? Even though I am going to go against history, there is no way I see West Brom beating Liverpool in a draw, right? So the scoreline for me is easy. Either 4-5 or 6-0.
All right, Dimo, I brought up this comment because I want you to remember this name.
Big Sam would literally have to go in goal and spread and spread.
All right, hold on, Shakes. I'm directing this comment at Dimo. You see this comment, Dimo? Remember this poster name because if memory serves me correct, I think this is the third live that he's actually predicting Liverpool to lose, and on both occasions, you guys won 4-1 and 7-0 respectively.
And like, I understand why I must say Gallagher. I always come here and big up Gallagher when we are talking about West Brom, and him alone just can't do it. Bear in mind too that they will be without Jake Livermore, which is their captain. He got a red card, so there will be no Jake Livermore in that midfield.
All right, so we now move on to the final fixture of the weekend. That should be, and that match we'll see Wolves taking on Tottenham. Start the Shakes.
Big match.
Shakes.
Boy, both teams need to win. Yeah, man,
go ahead.
I'm saying both teams need to win. Both teams can't afford to lose. They can't continue dropping points because they want to stay close top of the league. Wolves, they need points, especially because they're coming off that last. Going with good judgment, I would say that game results in a draw, a score draw. So whether 1-1 or 2.
Robbie?
I don't say Wolves lose back-to-back games. And Tottenham, the real Tottenham going to show to people now. I think they are pretenders, not title contenders. So I think Wolves will win at 2-1 or 1-0.
All right, Bones.
There's something that Sheikh said that I'm in disagreement with. He said that both teams can't afford to lose. One team can't afford to lose. Tottenham can always lose. They can always drop points. So let's get that. Nuno came out today and said Mourinho is not his mentor. That was first, out there in the media that Mourinho was his mentor. He said that today that Mourinho is definitely not his mentor. Good coach, very, very, very high quality coach. A coach that the coach that I actually wanted at Arsenal before Arteta took over. He's tactically smart, just like Mourinho, and they know how to play mind games. They're very sneaky managers, and when you look at how both teams are set up, the difference between, to be honest, if we are being honest here, the difference between both teams is Harry Kane and Son. If they come and they play, then Tottenham will win, right? That's the difference between both teams right now. And those are goal scorers we're talking about. You understand?
Cut to the chase.
Yeah?
Cut to the chase.
Yeah, but right now, seeing how tactically smart everybody, the two coach managers are, I'm actually going with a draw. I'm actually going with a 0-0 draw.
Demo.
Yeah, Jose 1 versus Jose 2.0. I think that this game, like, Wolves just lacking without Jimenez. They just don't look the same. And so I can't see anything but a Tottenham win.
And can I say this much though to Demo? Have you took notice of Nelson Semedo? The man has been nothing short of awful.
Exactly. Like, him give away some silly free kicks, silly penalties. Him can't defend. And his attacking prowess isn't even that. Maybe because he doesn't have Jimenez to aim at in the box.
But then again, all right. If I was known and I see all that happening, why the man not just use, what's his name again? Traore, because they normally play Traore as the right wing back. Why man not just use Traore as the right wing back again?
To be fair, Traore hasn't been in any form either. He's looked
but then
awful
again,
as well.
You just mentioned something that makes a lot of sense. You're saying that Semedo has been struggling because there isn't Jimenez. So I could make the same case for Traore that Traore doesn't play well without Jimenez. So I understand.
Exactly. So I can't see anything but a Tottenham winning this game. I'm going to go for. I mean, they have Neto and they have Podence, obviously, who has been taking up the bulk of the work. So I'm going to give them a goal, but I see Tottenham winning 3-1.
All right. With that being said,
I can just add something about the Jimenez and the fact that he's not there. You see, because Jimenez is a potent striker, he draws or pull defenders towards him.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's not on the field, it means that the play down the right wing, the defenders don't have to be sucked in to the middle of the park. So Traore not going to do much. Semedo, well, we all know why Barcelona let him go. So they're not going to be as effective as they would be if Jimenez was on the field.
Definitely.
All right. So that's the analysis for the Premier League action that will take place across tomorrow and Sunday, because there will be other action throughout the week. But we also saw some action taking place in a teacup throughout the week as well. And I call it teacup because it's a small cup, but for the viewers, the Carabao Cup, where we saw first and foremost Alex Runarsson making an error that no schoolboy out here would actually make. As Summers took a free kick that the ball was straight on the man, and the man did like this. What do you make of that match, Bones?
Which match?
The Arsenal match.
The Arsenal match that you got 4-1. Walloped.
I don't know. Me make a hit.
Arsenal.
Well, goalkeeper, honestly, I don't know how Arsenal.
He doesn't even know his reserve goalkeeper. Can you imagine? Things are so bad. Things are so bad that he's not even optimistic about the reserves.
I know. But what we can't understand is this. Listen, the point where you met Levan about the goalkeeper and that not even a schoolboy goalkeeper in Jamaica wouldn't have done that or did that. To an extent, I agree, right? Some schoolboy goalkeeper, well, a top schoolboy goalkeeper wouldn't have allowed that to pass, right? Listen what I can't listen to what I can't get with Arsenal. Arsenal had 3 goalkeepers before eh, um the guy with Ghana Everton, Aston Villa. Martinez. Before him left, we did have 3 goalkeepers. Matt Macy, him, and Brent Leno. We actually did have 4 goalkeepers. I remember the next one. There is no way you can go spend. Matt Macy has been with Arsenal for years and top of years and top of years. There's no way you can spend $2 million on a goalkeeper. And look, put Matt Macy at the bottom to let this guy come in goal to make ball pass through his hand. And that's up that kid stuff. Like under 5. You know, and the under 5 goalkeeper still I got ball the whole day to his father.
So Arsenal kids club right now, boss man.
Yeah?
Then Arsenal kids club right now.
So me can't see the type of business that Arsenal do because we actually have one goalkeeper who we are meant for the last couple of years, right?
Bones. Jay said, "No, like Arsenal make Bones really have a Bones. The man lose all weight."
I see you're still. No,
all right, Gio.
Tired,
too much consumption of this, man. Too much man.
We were actually in the game, but you know, things just got out of hand with the free kick. The free kick just started. The free kick just probably just disappointed everyone. We were in the game, like Zaka said, equalized, and we were right there, touch and toes with
You're in the game until Martinelli came off, boss.
Yeah, Martinelli too. But we can't say that are the thing to Dima. We can't say one player changed the whole dynamic.
Well, me can't say that.
Well,
but honestly, I think you rush back Martinelli too soon though, because remember the man only got 23 half 45 minutes in the reserve.
Yeah, but a different injury, you know, just like Partey, a totally different injury.
Damn.
But he's supposed to fit with the bench tomorrow.
All right, what's up? Let's move on.
Teacup, move on.
We saw Brentford knocking out Newcastle. Nothing much to talk about right there. Then we saw Spurs knocking out Stoke City.
Yo, what if you actually talk about their Levan is that a few of the guys here predicted that to happen.
Yeah, man. Jason was one such person who said that Brentford would have knocked out Newcastle.
Yes.
So hats off, even though he isn't on the show tonight. But anyway, there, Jason, big up yourself still. We saw Tottenham knocking out Stoke City as well by 3-1. Bale on the score sheet.
Big goal man scored too.
And then in the 8th fixture, that the man up in the top corner said that Everton would have won 3-0. Don't think me forget it.
Oh my gosh. Bro.
Don't think I forget it. He said Everton would have won 3-0, but United gave themselves extra work. Should have killed the game off from the first half, but they didn't. Second half came by, and El Matador got on the score sheet with a rifled left foot shot, and then Martial finally scored a goal.
Is that after the red card that he should have gotten?
Go easy, man.
Okay.
That now play.
We just ask. We're talking about the game, so me ask.
All right, honestly, if there was VAR, that would have been a straight red for Cavani.
Yeah. Listen, you have to be very strategic. If you know there is no
VAR.
Man freeze.
Yeah, but if you know there is no VAR, that's why away with it. And he would have known that there is no VAR.
True.
But Shakes, question: can't he be retroactively banned?
Yeah, man, there was no VAR in VAR until the semifinals in the EFL Cup.
No, what I'm asking, the question that I'm asking is that there wasn't any VAR, right? However, can the English FA actually look at the incident and then ban him retroactively? That's the question I'm asking.
I don't know if you hear, but the incident no merit.
No, not for that. Not for that.
Yeah,
not for that.
Merited. It's an Anfield decision.
All right. With that being said, before we go, For those who are interested in cricket, New Zealand are currently 91 for 2 in 45.3 over on day one of their test match against Pakistan. And Australia are currently 65 for 3 at lunch against India in the Boxing Day test.
Oh, two before you end. You see that French youth Thuram who spit on the youth? Them should have just banned the man, brother. Like complete.
Yeah,
You think if a white man did spit on him, you'd have see a big outbreak and racism, this and all of that kind of stuff. Thuram literally
Yeah,
spit on the
that
man
he
in
got
Corona
what? He
time.
got 5 or 6 games.
6 months.
6 matches and some money,
Yeah,
brother.
he got 5 or 6
10
games. He
months,
should have been.
And also, there's a
Yeah, he
question
should have been
earlier on.
banned for the entire season.
That in a Corona time, no boss. You're mad.
There's a question in the comment section earlier on that I completely forgot about. This person, I think his name is Akil, and he was asking, what do we think about the pile-up of fixtures in which a team has to play Saturday and then come Monday they have to play again? All right, Akil, first and foremost, when it comes to this time of the year, that is what naturally happens
In the Premier League.
in the Premier League. Because remember that Premier League don't take winter break, unlike the rest of the leagues. So, guys, with all that being said,
You'll never walk alone.
I want to say thank you to everyone that has come on board tonight. Thank you to all the viewers. At some point, I think I saw it reach at least 32. So I say thank you to everyone that has been on board, for all the new viewers, for all the people that have been here from day one. And guys, just continue supporting the movement and keep on growing and keep on sharing it with others. I want to say thank you to Demo for passing through once again, resident analyst. Also Sherwin, otherwise known as Bones. Thank you for passing through as well. Shakes, respect for passing through again, boss man. And Robbie, no say you're busy man, but you make it tonight, so big up yourself, my boss.
All right.
Pepe.
all right, Nicholas Pepe.
Yeah,
So,
Why not about Lakers? You got to lead by 9 point now.
We still talk about Lakers.
all right. So with that being said, we'll have another program on Sunday because there'll be fixtures on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Are we
So
available?
we'll be here again Sunday evening. So guys, just keep on supporting the movement, keep on tuning. And I want to say big up to the producer. God, not like the man they are produced wicked man. Top notch.
Yeah.
The man has been producing, promoting, and all the good stuff. So I want to give a shout out to Josh. Continue keeping all good work, boss man. You don't know, so you're a big producer. So
Yeah, the flyer looks sick tonight.
yeah, man, the flyer going a bag of things, man. It's like the man decides, say, yo, you need to step up the game.
Yeah.
But that being said, thank you all for tuning in. And until Sunday, take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of the Christmas. And remember, always keep safe. Until then,